Hello and welcome to CGTN. We are live from the stunning city wall in Xi'an. Now get ready to explore one of China's most remarkable historical sites with me today. I'm Yang Xinmeng and I'm buzzing with excitement to embark this journey. And today I also invited an international student to embark on the journey with me together. Anna. Hello.
Hello everyone. My name is Anna. I come from Romania and I'm a PhD student in Xi'an University.
Wow, PhD student here. How long have you been in Xi'an?
6 months. Yeah.
6 months. What do you study here?
I study systematics of language and culture.
Wow, a future linguistics. And I see you're all so dressed up. Such a beautiful dress. Can you tell us a little bit more about your dress?
So right now I'm wearing a Chinese traditional costume. It calls hanfu. Yeah, I think it's from Tang Dynasty.
Tang Dynasty,
yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. Do you like it?
I do. It's so beautiful. I like the combination of the different colors, so vibrant and colorful. The green, turquoise color here, and also a little bit of pink. I also like your hairpin here, also pink, a perfect combination with your dress. So beautiful. Why do you choose to wear hanfu, by the way?
Because we came to City Wall. It's a historical place,
Yes.
so I think it's the best, like, to wear hanfu.
Exactly. So how much do you know about the City Wall? Because I'm not an expert here. I know it has a super long history, can go back to, centuries. So what do you know about it?
Well, not that much, to be honest. I came here only for half a year, so I'm also very curious. I want to learn.
Okay. Somehow I know that we are both not an experts. I also invited a real expert of the City Wall of the history here, Mr. Ma Jinjiang here. He is the tour guide of the City Wall, and he will show us around the City Wall and tell us more about the history. 马老师您好，那跟我们观众简单打个招呼，介绍一下您。
主持人您好，各位观众大家好，我是西安城墙景区的讲解员，我叫马锦江。
那今天就麻烦您带我们走一下这个西安城墙，给我们介绍一下。Okay, so Mr. Ma will tour us around this city wall of Xi'an. Now we are looking at, this is Yongning-men, right? This is the south gate of the city wall. 这个是永宁门，我们是在南门，对吧？
对，永宁门是西安城墙的正南门。然后
Main gate, right?
这个是就是主要的城门吗？
对，这是一座正门，也是保存最完整的一座城门。
So this is the most complete city wall gate among all the gates.
永宁门的话，它保留了明代时期的一个防御体系，也被称为叫三重楼，两重城。
So not only that it is the most complete city wall gate, but also it is also an defensive system here. It has 3 layers of the defensive system, right? And I heard that the city wall of Xi'an is absolutely a marvel because it is the most complete city wall in China and also one of the largest defensive system in the whole world. That's impressive. 那我们 yeah. 所以我们现在在的这个地方是已经进来这个城。
对，我们已经进到了这个城防体系当中了。我们现在所在的这一座小城，它叫做越城。它是3重楼2重城靠外的第1重城。而之所以叫做越城呢，主要是因为在我们的左右手两边，它是有2条通道的。那么这座小城如果从上方俯视的话，它形似弯月，因此叫做越城。
So do you get what he said? He said. Yeah, sure. So the defensive system here at the Yongning Gate, the south gate, has 3 layers of the defense. We are now between the first layer and the second layer, and here the courtyard we are standing at is called Moon City. Because if we look from above, this place we're standing is just like a moon, and it's between the 2 layers of defense system and 三重门, 三重城, 三重楼, 两重城. There are 2 different cities in this defensive system, and here is the first one. It's called the Moon City because of the shape of the moon. Oh, look over there.
So beautiful.
这个是将军吗？
哎，这个是西安城墙的一个比较特殊的 IP 形象，它叫娘子军。哎，您可以跟他回礼。
回礼是怎么回礼？
就是拱手礼，左手压着右手，然后对他进行行礼。
啊，是有什么说法？
这个拱手礼的话，是中国古代可以说是比较常见，也是最典型的一种礼仪模式。然后用左手压着右手，因为在古时候的话，右手是拿兵器的，哎，将这个拿兵器的手包起来，就代表一种谦逊的礼仪。然后这边可以去合个影啊。
All right, do you want to take a photo with them? Wow. 刚刚有介绍一下，说这个是我这个介绍词比较长，能不能再介绍一下？
啊，这边你说的是拱手礼的吗？
就是他这个将军们刚刚说的这个介绍词，我们在此巡逻，这个是
咱们能把那个介绍词再重复一下？
可以再跟我们观众再介绍一下您刚才这个。
诸位，本将奉命巡游至此，凡我大唐子民皆可上前免费合影，请。
So these are the female generals, and they are inviting all the tourists to take group photos with them together. And also, Mr. Mao was telling us a little bit about their, gesture to show respect. Did you see how they do it?
Like
Yes.
left hand.
To put your left palm on top, and then put your right fist beneath it. This is to show the respect, and when you want to do this gesture to someone, you just bow to them. 是鞠躬这样行礼，对吧？ All right. Wow, they look so cool. I love their uniforms. Wow.
我们去向前参观。
Wow.
What kind of costumes they wear? Like it's not like hanfu, it's totally different, right?
这个他们的服装是有什么说法吗？
他们的服装的话，
因为安娜刚刚讲说看起来也不像汉服。
哎，对，因为在我们景区当中的话，其实之前是有一支金甲武士的表演队伍。然后这个娘子军呢，主要是为了让游客在游玩过程当中可以有更好的一个体验感，为了体现一个差异性，然后所以才专门设置了一个娘子军。他们身上穿这个铠甲，其实并没有一个历史原型。
Okay.
Everyone's following them.
Right. See, all the tourists are following these soldiers, these generals, to take photos with them. And also, I see there are visitors. They are, using their mobile phones to do live streaming as well on social media. Probably vloggers, I think. There are so many tourists here. It's one of the hottest tourist destinations in Xi'an, I guess, right?
Yeah, and so many people, they also wear hanfu here.
A lot of people are wearing hanfu, the traditional Chinese dress. Aisana does. But I still love your dress most. It's so beautiful. Yeah. A lot of people choose to, take pictures to, as a souvenir, as to record their memory when they travel here in the city wall in Xi'an. And they were saying, they set up these female generals here to tour the city wall because there used to be a lot of soldiers to guard the city wall in the ancient times, and so that they want to create to call back the memory of the old times, to show people what this city wall is for, and to take photos with them together. And that's why we have, male soldiers and also female soldiers and generals. That's incredible.
Yeah, this is the first time I see this. Actually, I came here last year, but it was during the evening, so I couldn't see any actor. Are they actors?
I think they're actors. 这些都是演员，是不是我们请的？
都是我们公司的演员。
Yeah, they're actors. But I think, during the nighttime, it will be more beautiful, right? With all these lantern lighting.
Especially on Spring Festival, it's really beautiful. I really highly recommend to come here.
Wow, the Spring Festival, I guess, the Lantern Festival, this is also where, the major lanterns are. Different shapes, different colors, very vibrant, very colorful.
I think this place is one of the most beautiful one in Xi'an.
And as we are, walking through the Moon City， 我们刚刚从月城走过来。然后您刚刚跟我们介绍了一下，说这个月城它的主要功能其实是为了分散一个人流，是吗？
对，分散敌人。如果当时在古代有敌人要进攻城墙的话，这个月城的2个通道，它可以使敌人的兵力兵分2路。包括我们可以看到，我们刚才所走过来的这条通道，它并不是非常的宽广，它也限制了敌人进攻城墙的一个兵力。
So we just walked through the Moon City, and the use of the Moon City is actually to separate the enemies. But in the old times, when the enemies tried to attack the city, they have to split into half, right? Because they can take a left turn there on our side, and also the right turn on over that side, so that the alleyway is not so broad. It's pretty narrow, so no matter how many people they have, how many soldiers they have in the enemy's team, they have to split together so that we have, better ways to stop them, to prevent them from attacking the city. It's a quite smart way.
Yeah, Chinese people are really smart.
Wow. So now this is the entrance of another layer of the defensive system. 我们现在是进入了又一层。您刚才说这个3层的防御系统是吗？
对，3重楼2重城。然后我们现在所到的就是第2重城。这个城比较特殊，它叫瓮城。
瓮城，
对，
是我们就是理解瓮中捉鳖的那个瓮城。
对，就是在瓮城当中诞生了很多成语，请君入瓮呀，瓮中捉鳖都是来源于这个瓮城。
Okay, so through that little entrance, now we just enter the second layer of the defensive system, and we said that.
Like this looks much larger.
Yeah, this is larger. Mr. Ma just told me this is called Weng Cheng. In Chinese, we have a saying "Weng zhong zhuo bie." So Weng is actually a container to store food, to store just any objects, and the shape of this courtyard, the shape of this city is just like a container. So this is what they call 瓮城。瓮城它的主要作用是什么？
瓮城在古时候最早它是用来屯兵屯粮的，那后期呢，慢慢的它变成了士兵的操练场所，像是一个教场一样。
Okay, so this is also what this 瓮城 is used for. They store food here. They store, soldiers, their military powers here, and also later they became a place for the soldiers to, do military training, exercise. To better protect the city.
Wow, looks really nice.
All right.
Oh, what are they doing here? Are they preparing for like the Spring Festival?
I think so. 这边我们之后也是会作为一个这个元宵节呀、春节的花灯的一个比较主要展示的区域是吧？
对，西安城墙的话，每一年它都会有灯会。因为灯会的话，在中国的这个传统的春节期间，它是比较有特色的一个项目。那么每年的话，都会根据这个不同的特点，比如说今年是龙年，就会在这个城墙上面会有这个以龙为核心特点的一个灯组。然后每年的话，从2月2号今年的话，从2月2号开始，然后为期有52天。
Wow, it will be. Wow, Anna just said she will definitely come to visit during the Spring Festival, and I also want to come because, as we said, the Lantern Festival, there will be a lot of lanterns here lighted during the Spring Festival here, because this year is the year of Long. There will be lanterns in the shape of dragon, in the shape of Long. They're still preparing those lanterns, but I can't wait to see them all. Be careful here. We are now walking up the staircases, and our cameraman is walking backwards. So, yeah, it will be super beautiful here during the Spring Festival, and the Lantern Festival. The lanterns will be lighted up on February the 2nd. 2月2号是吧？ February the 2nd this year. And I can't wait to see it. 我们现在走的这个台阶，这都是旧的明代时候的吗？
在我们右手边的砖石都是明代的。对，右手边像这个砖石的缝隙里面还有白色的这个物质，这个是古代的粘合剂，是以糯米为主要材料的。
是这些白的。Alright, so we can take a closer look here. 这我们可以看一下特写。So these bricks are all from the Ming Dynasty.
Like
And-
about 600 years ago.
Yes, and also these white stuff are. It's kind of like the glue they used back in the old days to glue these bricks together. Ooh. Well, now here we can have a better view of the Xi'an City.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
Oh, what are they selling? 他们在卖什么？
冰糖葫芦. This is candied hawthorns on a stick.
And they also wear like the costumes,
Yes.
traditional ones.
Wow, they're really trying to create a scenery
Oh, look at them.
of old times. See, all these actors, all these people are dressed up in the traditional forms.
Really nice.
Wow. 这边也是我们就是景区准备的，为了游客打卡吗？
对，它是一个景区的特色服务。因为近些年的话，在西安这个唐服、汉服它非常的流行，所以在城上的话，我们专门是有这个工作人员所扮演的这个小商小贩啊，在这边卖一些古时候也会有的一些西安特色的小零食。啊，就比如说您刚才看到这个冰糖葫芦，这个冰糖葫芦最早它其实在南宋的时候就已经出现了。
So 冰糖葫芦的 candied hawthorns, this is what we call it, candied hawthorn on a stick. This really has a long history. I didn't know about that. I only know they're super delicious, very tasty, very sweet. But I didn't know that it can be dated back to the South Song Dynasty. Yeah.
Wow.
Have you tried that before?
I tried. I really like it.
Yeah, it tastes so good. And also, 那他们的这个就是服装什么的，也都是那个年代的吗？
对，服装的时候也都是按照当时那个年代的一些妆容去设计的。
这个楼是做什么的？
我们面前的这一座楼呢是城楼，这座楼呢它是在古代叫将军楼。像是指挥所，因为它在最靠近内侧，每次打仗的话，将军在城楼里面指挥作战。
Wow. This is where you can practice your gesture.
啊，您现在就可以在
诸位，
复习一下。
本将奉命巡城至此，凡我大唐子民皆可上前免费合影。去。
您这边就可以复习一下刚才您学的这个拱手礼啊。哎，对，您可以走到他面前对他行礼。
You can actually walk towards him and do this. 没有。Wow, there's so many tourists taking pictures. Really cute.
这边也是景区在这个就专门为游客准备的，它可以增强游客在游玩时候的一些互动性。
So everyone can come here and take photos with the soldiers, right?
It would be lovely. You want to take a photo? I mean,
Yeah, also. Maybe we can take together.
yeah, okay. See, yeah. This is what this scenic area is prepared for the tourists to take photos. You know, lots of tourists are also wearing these traditional clothes to have a photo with them. This is really so cool. Yeah. So 刚刚那个讲话那位，那就是个将军，是
对，
不是？
这位就是我们这个城门的将军，他负责这个城门的开启与关闭。
And I really want to try that you do that gesture, you bow to him, the general, that's who was speaking. I want to see how he reacts. You can walk towards him and let's see.
So do I need to do that gesture?
Uh-huh. Here, like this. You want to show him how you do it?
Like this? 这样可以吗？
Ooh.
But he has different gesture. Like,
I think the same one. Yeah, the left one cover your right hand.
like this?
Is this?
左压右，左边压右。
对，但是
这个是我们这个是抱拳礼、军礼，相当于古代的军礼。
this is the
Like respect.
this is to show respect, and also he's doing this. This is like in the army. This is how soldiers do it in the army.
So is it only for soldiers? Like only
这个军礼是只有在
军中。
军中弄。
对。
Only in the army。
因为一般武将他都拿着武器，拿着武器的话，他一般，比如说他直个戟，他就可以把右手放在上面。
啊。
是从那演变过来的。
Because usually they will have weapons in their hands, so this is easier for them to do this.
Wow, really nice.
Really
I like their
nice.
hats.
Looks warm though.
Yeah.
All right, let's go that way. Mr. Ma was just talking about this place. This is like the general's building. 是一个将军的楼，将军楼。
将军楼。
General will usually stay in this place and oversee the condition, the situation here in the city, and also if there's any enemy, how the war goes, and send out his command.
So is it like the main building?
Yes, this is the main building. 这个是我们的一个主楼，对不对？
对。
The main building. And what is this? It's like a sand map.
在这边您看到的是一个唐代都城长安城的一个沙盘图。那么西安的这个前身，它其实就是唐朝的都城长安城。作为当时世界上规模最大的一座城市，整个长安城它总占地面积是达到了84平方公里。
哇。
然后它整体的城市布局呢，非常的工整，它像是一个棋盘一样。
Yeah. 真的是 So this is the old map of the old Xi'an city back in the Tang Dynasty, the Chang'an city. Back then, it was the largest city in the entire world. That's incredible. 那我们现在是在一个什么位置啊？
您现在所在的位置，在当时的话是这里，叫安上门。
That is where we are. The laser pan, you see that mark? This is where we are right now. Okay, so that is 安上门. Right now it's called 永宁门，对吧？现在是叫永宁门。
对，它是明代以后才改的名。而永宁门呢，它取了永保安宁的一个含义。
OK。
为什么改了名？
对，为什么我们那时候改了名呢？
因为在当时的话，安上门是唐代的名称。那其实在之后，唐朝末年，然后当时因为战乱的原因，整个长安城呢，仅只有中间的这一个小部分区域被保留了下来。那么在当时呢，就已经不叫长安城了，叫新城，新旧的新。随后呢，它随着这个时代的变迁，它的名字出现过多次的更变，包括在这个元朝的时候，它叫这个凤元城，名字是一直在改的。所以它这个后来在元代的时候，在这个明朝的时候呢，当时的话，这个朱元璋，他下令就是周围的文人墨客，因为在元朝它叫凤元城。而这个朝代经过了更替之后，叫凤元就不太适合了所以这朱元璋要改新名字，就叫这个西安，就叫这个对西安。
西安，然后永宁门。So，
就是从长安城墙到西安城墙，
对，
是吗？
对。因为之前 because back in the Tang Dynasty, this city is called Chang'an in the old times, and then with the switch, with the change of the dynasties, the history changed, the emperor changed. The city is also renamed to Xi'an City, and also the city wall gate changed from Anshangmen to Yongningmen, the Yongning Gate. That is where we are. So where does the emperor live? Make a guess. You guess first.
In the middle.
In the middle.
I guess.
皇上住在哪里啊？安娜说住在中间。
在当时的话，皇帝他是在最北边，因为中国古代的这个儒家思想，君王应该坐北而治南。
OK。
所以皇帝的话在这个位置。
All right, so that is where the emperor lives.
In the north.
In the north, the northmost part of the city.
Why is it like why is it in the north?
Because they believe it's also because of the influence of the Confucius. They believe, the northmost is the most respected place. It's the most lucky, the most sacred place. This is where leaders, the emperors, should live.
And maybe it was also difficult for the enemies, to go so far.
I don't know about that. Let's ask. 这安娜问是不是皇上在最北边的话，也是比如说 敌人从南边来会比较远，比较不容易攻进来。
因为按照当时整个长安的布局，它北边有一条渭河，没有在图上展示出来，它北边是一条渭河，所以说它北边其实是敌人进攻不过来的，是最安全的位置。
You're absolutely right, because this is not shown on the map, but northern part, northern to map, but northern part, northern to where the emperor lives. There used to be a river. It's called the River of Guardian, the Guarding River, to protect the city. So the enemy can't, attack this city through north. They can only enter the city through the other directions. So northernmost part is the safest place. 哇哦，好的呢。您刚刚说这个长安在唐代时候是世界上最大的一个城市，是相当于我们在国际上有一个比较吗？
在国际上比较的话，您像是因为它总占地面积达到84平方公里，然后你像是如果它跟这个古罗马时期去相比较的话呢，它是当时古罗马都城的这个7倍。
Wow. So, I also heard this before. This Chang'an city back in Tang Dynasty is as big as 7 times as big as the size of Rome. Yeah, and also 4.5 times the size of the Forbidden City in Beijing. Wow, this is incredible. So big. I noticed that the color of the bricks here on the ground is different. 我看这个地砖颜色不一样了，是不是这个更老啊？
对，在我们脚下您可以看到一条非常明显的分界线。我们继续往前的话，这些泛白色的砖石全都是600年前明代的砖石。
那这边呢？
这边的话，因为后期的城墙它有一些修缮，后期修缮的。
So these bricks on the ground are renovated. Is new renovated, but here are all the ancient bricks on the ground from 600 years ago in the Ming Dynasty. Wow.
I think the view is really nice. We can see like the bell tower.
Oh, that is the bell tower. Here you can take a look. I think behind the trees, at the end of the street, did you see a tower over there? From this angle, you should probably see it. So over there at the end of the street, that is the bell tower of Xi'an. I think a lot of ancient cities in China, they all have bell towers and drum towers. Have you been there before?
Yeah, I haven't been inside, unfortunately, but I've been around because there are many young people going there. Like in the evening, they go to eat, they hang out. Actually, it's quite a popular place.
Ooh, I want to go tonight. So there must be a lot of famous restaurants.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Many traditional food, from Xi'an, from Shaanxi. Really
Wow. I really want to try. So the bell tower, what is it for? 这个钟楼的以前的作用是什么呀？
钟楼在以前主要起到一个报时的作用。如果平时不打仗的时候，它每天早上敲钟，然后提示这个城门应该开启。然后在晚上的话，则是敲鼓。而这个鼓的话，在钟楼西北地区有一座鼓楼，在我们这边被建筑挡住了，现在还是存在的。
Okay.
如果打仗的话呢，它和各个城门之间可以用钟声去联系、交互情报。
Okay, so the bell tower is to tell you about the time. So back in the old times when there is no war, the bell will ring every morning to tell you, the city gate is open right now. You can enter or exit the city. But when there is during the wartime, the bell tower is to connect with neighboring cities to transform information, just to send messages to the other cities for help or for wartime information.
And we use the phone now.
Right. They didn't have phone back then, so they used a bell tower. And also, Mr. Ma told me there's also a drum tower, which we can't see right now. It is blocked by the buildings, but it's to the northwest side of the city wall. It is also in use right now.
I've been there.
You've been there too?
Yeah.
Does
I've
it
been
look
there.
different from the bell tower?
I think it looks bigger.
Bigger.
Yeah, and there's also a street food, 回民街.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've heard of that. There are a lot of, Muslims living there, right? That is the Muslim district, next to the Drum Tower. 那我看那边有一个塔哦，那个塔是什么？
一般的话，来西安的游客啊，很多人会把这个塔误以为叫小雁塔，因为在西安大小雁塔非常有名。实际上呢，这座塔它是宝庆寺华塔，啊，它本来的是位于小雁塔隔壁的一座塔。那么它的建造时间呢，其实比小雁塔还要悠久，它是隋朝修建的，1400多年了。啊，那么这个塔后期因为战乱的原因迁到了您现在所看到这个位置。
OK，
叫什么？
叫
宝庆寺，这是一个寺庙。然后它是宝庆寺华塔，这个华是华丽的华。为什么是华？因为在唐朝时期，曾经用5色琉璃砖，就非常漂亮，像是玻璃一样的这种材质，在外表包砌了一层，看起来很漂亮啊，所以叫华塔。啊，后来的话，因为战乱嘛，这个砖也被剥掉了。
其实我之前就是看过小雁塔，因为那边有西安博物馆，是吗？
哎，对，有个西安博物院。
博物院其实有点像。
哎，长得很像，因为中国的这个佛塔，它大多数都是。要不然是楼阁式，要不然是密檐式，就是这个形式是比较集中的。
So that is an ancient pagoda. It actually has a history of more than 1400 years during the Sui dynasty. And it used to be very, very vibrant and colorful because it used to be colored with, different colored the glasses. The ceilings is also covered by the colorful glasses, so it's called 宝庆寺。宝庆寺华塔。宝庆寺 is a temple, so actually, literally, 宝庆 temple colorful pagoda. This is how it is translated.
I think there's also a calligraphy street. There's a street where they sell like calligraphy stuff. There.
Tiger?
Yeah, there. Calligraphy. 书法。
Calligraph. Over there?
Yes.
那边现在是有很多就是卖书法的，是吗？
哎，对，那一条街叫三学街，它里面的话主要就是因为它离这个孔庙，现在叫碑林博物馆，在以前是孔子的庙堂很近，所以整个三学街里面，它现在充斥这个文化的气息，文房四宝啊，这种卖的比较多。
Wow, so you've been there before as well?
Yeah, because last year on Spring Festival I also came here. And I saw they sell a lot of couplets, like 对联.
I know,
It's full of them, like before Spring
Wow.
Festival. It's really nice.
Well, Spring Festival is also closed now. It's just February the 10th. Not very far, right in the corner. So yeah, I wanna visit there to see. Anna just told me there are a lot of traditional art forms showing there. There are traditional Chinese couplets, calligraphy, and just traditional decorations for the Spring Festival. Wow, it should be beautiful and wow. So how are you going to celebrate the New Year, Chinese New Year here?
I think I will stay here in Xi'an.
In
For-
Xi'an?
I think it's the best place to celebrate like
you have-
Spring Festival.
Do you have any special, plans?
Maybe I will go here, like to City Wall, or maybe go to Datang
Oh, 大唐不夜城, that's also a hot, travel destination. That really, wow. These are the traditional fans. Handmade? 手工的吗？
对，手工刺绣。
These are handmade. Look how beautiful it is. So delicate. This is the rabbit. 这是个兔子和桃子吗？
兔子，后面绣的是那个小桃子里。
So this is a rabbit with a peach. Lovely. I think it goes perfect well with your dress. Also in pink.
It's really nice.
So beautiful. Wow, thank you so much. 谢谢。
你自己做的吗？
对对对，我们老板自己做的。
So they make this on their own. Wow. So I know, Xi'an is a traditional city, so the New Year vibe is richer than other cities. So how do you feel about it?
Yeah, I also think so. I've been to other cities on Spring Festival, but I like Xi'an the most.
Yeah, me too. Because Xi'an has such a profound history. It was the capital city of China for 13 dynasties. 我们是13朝古都，是不是？
对，曾经有13个朝代在西安建都。
So it has really seen the rise and the fall of these 13 dynasties. It has witnessed the history of China. It has seen a lot. So if you want to understand China, Xi'an, I think Xi'an is one of the best places to go to come visit the city. Yeah, Anna has visited a lot of places in China. So highly recommend Xi'an, right? And Xi'an is actually much more than, just the city wall here. The famous terracotta warriors, and also we talked about the 大雁塔, 小雁塔, the giant walled goose pagoda here in Xi'an.
Very nice museums. There, like
The provincial museum,
Shaanxi Wall,
the
I
history.
highly recommend it.
Historic museum, history museum of Shaanxi province. Highly recommend to visit. As you know, the Spring Festival is very close. There are more tourists coming to visit Xi'an. So I think this is just the first day of our reporting in Xi'an City. We'll have more live streaming, more vlogs reporting about the city. So I'm really glad that we come to the city wall today to show you the scenery here, the history here, and just a little bit of everything. And if you want to know more, we'll have more streamings brought to you from Xi'an City. Just stay tuned, and thank you so much for visiting. Thank you so much for watching.